Hello, friends. What's up, Tallahassee? Yes, it is June, and it is, as usual, crazy. And only, once again, I'd love to have this in my blooper highlights. Couldn't make it this morning, so but it's okay. It's a busy life. Kids are back from full schedule of school, and the kids are home for the summer. So I will do you a favor and my team a favor and make this a very efficient time. It's all about, updating you all, whoever is following our journey for building CityClips. CityClips is all about Tallahassee business, tech, and events. And we are a daily newsletter business. Ali and I have our respective businesses that we also run full time on top of being parents of multiple kids. He's got 3 and I got 4. I'm like 3, 4. And he's getting ready to, relocate. Just another awesome talent passing through town. But yes, he's going to continue to build this with me. And it's a busy summer for him. Thankfully, it's not super sad for me for the summer, but we are gearing up for a busy fall season, and it's already picking up for me on everything, just everything. So anyhow, just a little quick update related to CityClips. We're still like doing our daily updates. People are new people all the time are saying they get so much information. It's really helpful to them. They don't have a lot of time to look this up, and they sometimes don't even see it. So they really appreciate that we just deliver these daily 5-minute quick updates about everything related to the community as far as positive things with business, tech, and events. And so we get a lot of great feedback. And so the other thing too, we hope that you're getting out of these weekly lives is ideas, insights, something that you could use, strategies you can use to implement for your business. So the topic that we wanted to cover is mobile friendly, everything that is mobile friendly, because the statistic these days, like most people are on their phones and most people are using their devices to do whatever it is besides entertainment, besides communication, and staying in touch with old friends, colleagues, even just online networking, and it's just to get your information and research. So even looking at the data from the newsletter without disclosing sensitive information or anything, it's showing like a lot of people are actually opening their emails on their phones. And so when you think of mobile friendly, the term used to be responsive, like websites should be responsive. That means it actually adheres to the device that a person is actually using. It just kind of automatically resizes, reshapes, what have you, the browser, the app, whatever you're using to consume information, interact with maybe like, let's say a game. If it's not mobile friendly, then it's not going to be Google friendly, and Google's not going to like that. Google really indexes the most modern forms of best practices of a web app or a website. And yeah. Let me double check here and pull this up so we can kind of look at some numbers. People ask me all the time, like, how much time do you have? You have so, like, it takes so much time to find all this information. How do you do it? And it's really just because of my awesome team. So looking inside the numbers, I'm not gonna share my screen, but yeah, it looks like just from looking at the audience dashboard, a lot of I mean, good news is we have not gotten any unsubscribers. So yay! In the last 30-day period, or at least in the last week or so. I have not. Let me see. Yeah, that's cool. We get a lot from Tallahassee. We got some coming from Jacksonville, opening and viewing. Let's see. I'm trying to see where we get. We can see on the on the specific emails, like where you can, how they engage and the click rates and open rates, and it could show you like if it was a mobile device or if it was not. We have a pretty good open rate that's above 45%. The average open rate is 47%. And our emails are not designed for it to be super click friendly, but at least they know that the resource is there. So it looks like a lot, like looking here, the top email clients open from desktop 86.5%, and then mobile 13.5%, from an iPhone at 8%, from Gmail 74.4%. A lot of Gmail users out there. Makes me wonder if Gmail just performs better, and that means MailChimp is doing well in Gmail. And then Yahoo Mail is at 10%. People with Hotmail, still, 1.3%. Apple Mail, 0.6%. I don't use Apple Mail. I have an iPhone. I don't even use. I don't use it. Android web views at 4.5%, and Chrome mobile at 0.6%. So, yeah, I mean, not a huge percent people looking on their mobile devices, but I know if you just even Google like mobile, if you look at mobile users versus desktop users 2023, you can look at statistics where, as of 2024, whatever Google pulls up, in the top rankings here, it looks like mobile usage. The global mobile market share is 59.92%, and the global desktop market share is 37.87%. And then there's a good question here. What percentage of internet traffic is mobile? Mobile accounts for approximately half of web traffic worldwide. In the last quarter of 2023, mobile devices, excluding tablets, generated 58.67% of global website traffic. So, and that is, I believe the source is Statista. I really like Statista. They have amazing information on there. Smartphones consistently hovered around 50% mark since the beginning of 2017, and before surpassing it in 2020. So I've also heard that more people are using online streaming in general. More people are consuming entertainment and video content online than cable. It's like we know that stat was recently shared in the last year. It hit big news. And so, yeah, I mean, the more people who have phones, especially in countries that don't have a ton of internet, they don't have the infrastructure, they don't have access to computers, like phones are going to be it. Like some of these tech companies are really trying to do their best to get more devices out there so that, people are using their, like, for example, Google wants Chromebooks in developing countries so that they are using Chrome and Google products. So it's a strategy that they're trying to get done, not only to just give everyone, I mean, humanitarian wise, I think it's great that the more people in developing countries have access to internet, so they have access to education, they have access to, research information. That is like great. I really like that. And they can communicate to people that they normally would not communicate with. So it's those kinds of humanitarian efforts are pretty awesome. And going back to mobile, so looks like, yeah, everything with mobile devices is just eventually at some point, it's going to replace. It just takes some time, a shift in behavior. Like I recently listened to a podcast with Morning Brew, and they talked about how, like, at some point they are starting to see, they as in people who actually sell high ticket items online, are starting to see that people are willing to make huge purchases from their phones compared to their desktops or laptops. And for me, I'm still a little old school. Even it takes a lot for me to try to order something online, because every time I seem to have bad luck with ordering something online because I don't have the best experience. Yeah, delivery will be good, whatever. But I've just had like horrible experience with Shein. I don't like the quality, and the sizes are always off. I don't have enough patience with buying clothes online. Once in a while, like depending on the brand, if I'm more familiar with the brand, then yeah. But especially like people are getting more comfortable with buying airline tickets on their phone versus like ordering on their laptops and desktop. I really think about the the person who's going through the experience of ordering something online, reading something online, purchasing something online. I prefer like larger devices. And so once in a while I'll scroll through things, read through things on my phone. But at some point I still like, depending on what I'm doing or what my goal is, whether it's work related, I still like a large screen. I still like laptops with a dual screen setup, and so anyways, it's going to take some time for people to really get used to primarily depending on their mobile device, like to get something done, and even setting up my Google Calendar, just going back to that, like I find that more errors happen when I try to set up a calendar invite through my phone versus me making sure that everything is large enough for me to see and the settings are right on my laptop. So with a dual screen setup. So I do prefer just seeing everything larger, just because, yeah, there's just more room for error. And I think also depending on who's, the design of that mobile website or mobile app, it has to be designed really well. Anyways, so going back and within the context of email, and I would love to ask this with Ali too, since we're seeing the numbers, most people are reading off their desktop or laptop, which means it's during their work schedule and they're not really looking at their phones when they get the notification, unless we start implementing like a text notification or some kind of indication like, oh, we got a new issue up, and then they get a notification, they'll probably click from their phone if we had a mobile notification or text. And MailChimp does have that feature, and we're not using that right now. But I wonder if that would help not only with the open rates and click rates, but to increase the open rate from the mobile device versus laptop. But I don't think that's like a big issue, obviously, right now. But yeah, it was really insightful to see that. Speaking of, which is already 9:46, I can't believe it. Let me see, because we do these drawings. Surprise giveaways. we do these drawings every week, and of course, we got a bunch of giveaways to catch up. Drawings. Here it is. Because last week the winner was, we have several winners. Yeah, Kia. Kia was our last winner. And let me make sure we have the right names in place. Crazy, I know. We're doing all this live. But the reason why we like to do it live is because like it leaves room for people to just think like, did they really do a drawing? You know, and I just like to be on the record. Yes, we did do a drawing. And we do pull from the subscriber list and we do contact everybody. You know, when their name is pulled up, that's who we. Oh, where are you now? I have too many browser windows open. There you are. And yeah, so we just like to make sure it's without a doubt people know. And here, okay. Gonna share my screen to pull the names up. Why is it looking like that? It's weird because it's maybe because it's huge on the screen. Okay. Play. Again, my team helped me pull the names. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they helped me pull the names ahead of time, but the problem is we need to make sure that I'm not duplicating names when I'm pulling in people. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I want to make sure I'm also, you know, just doing the fair amount of names every time as well. Let's pull off. I'm not sharing my screen yet. The other thing we're finding is like if somebody doesn't claim their prize right away and someone really wants it, because we've had people reach out and you know after somebody won, and I'll say, okay, well, if this person does not claim it, we will give it to them. So I'm going to go ahead and reach out one more time to the winner, and if they don't claim it within 24 hours, I'm going to go ahead and give it to somebody else who really, really wants it. Okay, so here, like if I do this, it's doing this thing. Come on. I wonder if it'll let me. Okay, good. Let's share the screen, people. Yeah, I don't like it when it does that. Okay, good. See when it, this is how it looks like before and it wouldn't resize. Speaking of mobile friendly. Anyways, so here are the names for the drawing for this week. We will go ahead and drum roll. Allie, congratulations for this week. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull that off. Ooh, hello, Duty. So Allie, let me go ahead and mark your name and make sure that we don't forget to reach out to you. And yeah, you're the winner. We will let you take a pic of your drawings, prizes. And if there's anyone, I would love for like referrals to just automatically happen. It would track automatically. But I have to look up to see if MailChimp added that feature. I'm not sure if that's something they could actually build that in, but unfortunately it's not. And that's why we've been heavily looking at Beehive, because every newsletter that's on there just like grows exponentially, at least the ones that we've seen being tracked. But then I've seen some negative reviews too, and so that kind of like makes me nervous. And so yeah, I am a little bit concerned about that, and it's like making it hard for me to just commit to that. Anyways, okay, it's been 30 minutes almost, 9:53. We talked about our drawing. We talked about mobile friendly versus like just web only friendly. And Ali hopefully will remember next week, even though he's on the calendar. That's weekly. Every Wednesday we're live. So if you want to be a guest on our show, you're in Tallahassee. We do have some potential guests lined up focused on this genre of series, which is business, tech, and events. And then we are excited to highlight more things. And for example, recently, I might as well just share. If you didn't see or hear, which I should just go ahead and include this so that my team could do a nice highlight of this. Yesterday was our Tech Tuesdays email. I really like I really am probably biased, obviously. I'm biased, and I do like our email newsletters because you know, I just think we capture so much information and people don't know about these things. So we want to be that first, send, or the ones to capture everything that's out there that nobody even knows is out there. Some people have no idea these things happen, like Danfoss Expansion Building. They just had a ribbon cutting and they had a grand opening. There's this really cool article in the Sun Sentinel about Florida and AI. And so what they're looking into as far as like what they can do or what's happening in business in the Florida economy. Look at this cool contest that's open to anybody, really. And I saw this because I follow a bunch of BC guys, and somebody reshared this, and I was like, oh, we got to spread the news about this. This is like awesome. This is an awesome opportunity. If you're a developer and you want to experiment with AI and learn as fast as you can and have a potential prize win for this, you need to check it out. Here's some cool events that's happening in town. Inside Fallout, we got CGI Expert. We, as in Nat20 and Caltech, they are featuring this local, you can say, seasoned expert. He's CGI VFX expert that's worked on some box office movies, and he's going to speak about what he thinks the Fallout folks used for their VFX and their CGI, just based on his experience. He's not saying it based on someone who worked on Fallout, but he just knows enough to know, like, okay, this is how they made the movie. This is the type of special effects that they did to get that outcome. So he's going to talk about that, but also fun opportunity and social to like get with friends and people who have similar lifestyles. So yeah, that's what's going on in Tallahassee, and you'll be the first to know if you're subscribed to CityClips. I will go ahead and sign off for today. I have so much going on. See you guys next week.